Okay, today we're going to work on lesson 1.6, locating points on a coordinate plane. Yesterday you guys did 1.5, which was locating points on a number line. Similar concept today, but it's a little bit more complicated because, in a coordinate plane, we're going to be dealing with lines that are not just horizontal and vertical, which means we have to make adjustments for both of the horizontal and vertical part of the change in the line. Okay. I think the best way to go about it is to show you an example. And then through the examples, you're going to see the three-step process that I go through here to get to my solution. So what we got here is point K is said to be on this line segment J to L. All right. And we want point K to be located so that it is 5/7 of the distance from J to L. So I want J to K to be 5/7 of the distance from J to L. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the problem in two parts, so to speak. We're going to find the horizontal distance from J to L. So if I was to move from J on a horizontal line to where L would meet it, if L was up, I want to find that distance. And then I want to find the vertical distance from J to L if I was just to come straight down from J to where L would be located. And then I'm going to use the horizontal and vertical to make my adjustments to find my position of K. I'm going to take 5/7 of those distances. Okay, so let's take a look. So the first thing we have to do is find the horizontal distance from J to L. Well, the horizontal distance is the x-axis. That's the horizontal axis. So we're going to use the x coordinates and find the distance from -29 to 6. Now, this is what you really worked on the other day, right? To find the distance between 2 points, you subtract them. So -29 minus 6 is the absolute value of -29 plus -6, which is -35. And the absolute value of -35 is 35. So if you were to move from J to point L in a horizontal line, you would move 35 units. Now, to find our point K, we want to take 5/7 of that 35 units, and that would be 25. Okay, so we're going to keep that right now. Just remember that that's a 25. Now we're going to do the same thing from the vertical distance from J to L. So to go from J to L vertically, that's the y-axis. So I'm going to use the y coordinates now. And we're going to say the distance from J to L in a vertical fashion is going to be the difference of my y coordinates, 12 minus -2, which is the absolute value of 12 plus 2. The absolute value of 14 is 14. So from J to L vertically, that's 14. And again, I want 5/7 of that number. 5/7 of 14 is 10. Okay. So we found the horizontal distance and the vertical distance, and we've taken 5/7 of each of those numbers. All right. Now we need to find the location of K. Where exactly are we going to put K? Well, since K is, or excuse me, since our point K we know is going to be moving from J towards L, that means we got to go 25 units right of J and 10 units down from J to find the position. Okay, so it looks something like this. Okay, remember that we said the horizontal distance is 35 units and 5/7 of that was 25. So I want to go 25 units to the right of J. And then we said the vertical total distance from J to L was what, 14. And then 5/7 of 14 is 10. So we want to go to the right 25, down 10, and that's going to be my location of K. So the x coordinate, we want to go to the right, so we add 25. -29 plus 25 is -4. The y coordinate, we want to go down, so we're going to subtract that number, which is 10. 12 minus 10 is 2. So the new coordinate for point K is going to be at -4, 2. All right, that's our process for moving a point a fractional distance along a number line. Okay, we're going to look at another example. This example uses a different um, concept in terms of the fractional amount, but I'll show you how it fits into what we just did. So now we got to find point B on this line segment AC so that the ratio of A to B and B to C is 4 to 3. So I want A to B to be 4 units and B to C to be 3 units, equal units. So it's more than halfway. B has got to be more than halfway from A to C. Okay. So we want B to be located. So the ratio of AB to BC is 4 to 3. So what we're going to say is we're going to go back to what we did on the last problem. If the ratio is 4 to 3, that means it's 7 total units, right? 4 plus 3 is 7. We want to go 4/7 of the way from A to C, and that will give me a 4 to 3 ratio. Okay, so we added the 4 and 3 together to get the total units, which is 7, and I want 4 of those 7. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. What's the horizontal distance from A to C? So if I was to go from A horizontally over to where C is, how far would we go? Well, that's the absolute value of -4 minus 17, the difference of the x coordinates. Remember, the horizontal are the x coordinates. Okay, that's -4 plus -17, -21. Absolute value of -21 is 21. So the horizontal distance from A to C is 21 units. Okay, well, how much of that do we want? We want 4/7 of that 21. So 4/7 of 21 is 12. Okay, that's going to be the change we make to find our new point. Let's do the same thing for vertical distance from A to C. So the vertical distance is this way, up and down. So from A to C, how much of a vertical change is that? Well, again, going to use the y coordinates, and we're going to go 6 minus -22, the absolute value of that, which is going to be the absolute value of 28. So the absolute value of 28 is 8. So the A to C change vertically is 28. We want 4/7 of 28, and that's going to be 16. Okay, so what I've done here is found out how much we need to change our points by to get our new location. All right, so B has got to be 21 units to the right and 16 units down from point A. That will make it 4/7, or this will make it a 4 to 3 ratio. All right, so we want to go 12 units to the right, and we want to go 16 units down. So 12 units to the right would mean you got to add 12 to our A position. So that's going to be a new a new coordinate of 8. We want to go down. We want to go down 16 units. So that's subtract 16. So that's going to be the A coordinate of 6, because that's the point we're moving off of. So 6 minus 16 is -10. So the location of point B is going to be at 8, -10. We're moving from point A to point B. That's how we're adjusting it. If we were going from C to A and I wanted to be, 4/7 of the way from C to A, so B would be up here, I would have added 4 to my 17, and I would have subtracted 16 from my 22, and that would have put me in the right spot. Okay, so that's how we do this, moving a point of fractional distance along a line segment in the coordinate plane. Tough to get that out there. Okay, so those are the kind of problems you're going to work on tonight. This is all the information you need to do that, so you can reference it. Make sure you're writing down, um, some notes. The process of notes helps. You can use your notes, remember, to help you on these quick checks that we're going to be doing. So have some detailed notes. Be organized. Okay. All right. I'll let you get at it.